Hey, my name is Jax. Let me not waste your time. Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over what could come in the next Blue Lock Rivals update. The announcement just dropped and not a lot is confirmed, but I want to make sure I keep you guys updated as soon as possible. Also, make sure you join my Discord because we're going to be doing giveaways and you also get notified every time I stream or upload. Starting off, there's basically a 100% chance that Oliver Aiku style is being added. They already said it's coming when they dropped the announcement, so there's 0% chance that it's not. And this update is actually going to be dropping right after most schools go on to winter break on Saturday, December 21st at 30 p.m. EST time. Not only that, but if you get to the description of this update, it actually states that the winter update will include not only Oliver Aiku style, but also revamps to the old character styles and a 7-day winter event that I'll get into later. Let's focus on Aiku for now. So what are his moves going to look like in the game? Well, Aiku is known for being one of the best defenders, but he's also got some good game sense. Let's go ahead and start off with his awakening cutscene and move. For his cutscene, I think it's going to be that one scene right after he shuts down Isagi using Serpent. That recently just got animated in I think episode 6 or 7 of the second season, right when they start the U20 match and Bachira passes to Isagi. That is when Aiku goes ahead and serpents the ball away by just jumping really high. A snake follows him around in his aura and he just headers his ball away. But if you look about 10 seconds right after that, Aiku and Isagi exchange a conversation where Aiku basically says he's not gonna let anybody steal any goals and he sees the U20 team as little robbers trying to break into his home. Then they get a close-up of his face and his eye starts glowing, basically signalizing that he just entered the flow state. This could easily go ahead and be the cutscene because I mean if you look at Nagi's cutscene in this game, you would think that almost anything is possible for these devs. And then focusing on his awakening move that you get once you pop your awakening, it's obviously going to be Serpent. Basically what it's going to do is just what I said. You just jump really high, a Serpent follows you, and then there's a trail on the ball and you header it away. This is probably going to be used just to lock on the passes that are in the air and you can probably just Serpent shots away. That's what I would have to guess, and that's also what they did in a very popular Blue Lock game called Locked that I used to make content on. I wouldn't put it past them to put something like this in the game because with the Big Bang Drive and the addition of Rin and Sei, I mean you really need some defensive weapons that need to stop every shot. Next, let's talk about his first move. What I do think his first move can go ahead and be is where he jumps up into the goal and he uses his long reach with his legs to go ahead and kick the ball away. We saw this already get animated in Blue Lock Season 2 during the U20 match where Yuki Miya took his shot and it looked like it was about to go in and it fooled everybody and Aiku just dashed and saved it. This could easily go ahead and be a move that they could put in the game and it's probably going to work like Nagi's trap. That's just my guess. Then if I had to say for his second move, I have no idea. I mean, if you guys have any idea what his second move can be, go ahead and put it down in the comments. If I like your suggestion and I really think that move can actually be put into the game, I'll pin it, and if I think your suggestion is good but probably is not as good as the other ones, you won't get pinned, but you'll get a heart in reply from me most likely. So go ahead and drop it in the comments and we can discuss what Aiku's second move is going to be. But now that we've already talked about Aiku, let's go in and look at some of the stuff that's going to be coming in this update as well. Like I said at the start, they actually went ahead and said that they were going to be reworking some of the old character styles, so they're probably going to be giving Bachira, Baru, Chigiri, basically them a rework. There's a lot of things that can be done with all of these old movesets, but Shido, Rin, Sei, all of those are probably going to remain untouched and just stay with their current style and all their moves. Mainly because if you look at those styles, they don't really need any rework and they both are good. Another style that I'm going to be ruling out for a change is going to be Nagi. Of course, Nagi's style is absolutely amazing, the cutscenes are beautiful and everything about it is just amazing. So there's not much more to add on to that. I think Isagi can most definitely be getting a rework, but it's highly unlikely because his moves really go ahead and shape the character that he is, so I probably don't think that this guy's going to be getting a rework anytime soon. So we can go ahead and rule him out. So the main three that I think are going to be getting a rework is obviously Bachira, Baru, and Chigiri. Bachira could obviously have some different dribbling moves. I mean, the moveset for him is kind of underwhelming considering he plays such a big part in the show. Next is Baru. His moves are good, but his awakening move is kind of terrible and it's just basically a copy of King's Run, which is his second move. Next is Chigiri, and I mean, I don't know how they would change this, but they probably are going to figure out a way. These devs are amazing. Because Chigiri, well, he just runs fast, but his second move is kind of boring, being that it just recharges your stamina and makes it so that you don't lose speed when you hit the ball. So I mean, I guess it's alright, but his awakening could definitely use work. But also let me know in the comments, what do you think is going to be getting a rework, what moves, and if you went ahead and disagreed with me here and think that Sei or Rin are actually going to be getting a rework, or maybe Shido or Nagi. Let me know in the comments as I'd love to discuss things like this with you guys. Next, let's go ahead and move on to what they said about the winter event. Now obviously, I have not gotten any insider info from any developer. I have no idea what's going to happen, and this is all just a guess. The 7-day winter event is also going to include a free reward for all players that play during this event. So they guaranteed an award that is going to happen, which is probably just going to be a badge or some type of goal explosion that you just get if you log in during this event. I could definitely see them adding maybe like a frost goal explosion as a limited time offer in the store when you go ahead and open up one of those packs, or when you just log in, they give you like a frosted over card art that you would probably see in like Zero Chill of Madden. At least some of you guys are gonna get that reference there. One thing I could definitely see them doing is dropping something with presents that maybe after a game if you're the MVP, you get a present that you can open and it gives you a random item. That'd honestly be such a cool feature that they could add, and it could also help to this event. I really don't know what's going to happen with this event. They might go ahead and replace the Sei and Ren challenges with Oliver Aiku ones and make it some type of snow thing, and they're definitely going to change the map. So when you load in on Saturday evening, night, or Sunday morning, depending on your time zone, make sure to look out if the field is frosted over, because they probably are going to add this within this update. Knowing that it's an event, there's obviously going to be exclusive challenges and things you can gain, like I said earlier. But after all of that I just said, I have no clue what else could be added. I mean, they could also go ahead and add maybe some snow trees on the field, but it would make no sense to do that. They could up the odds on maybe spinning or something, but I don't know why they would do that. Maybe because it's a Christmas present gift thing, you know what I mean. Anyways, once again, leave in the comments what you think could go ahead and happen in this update. But also, for the final thing, make sure you go ahead and leave in the comments what you think could be happening with this winter event. Once again, like I said, I love discussing these things with you guys, and if somebody actually drops a really good hypothesis on what could actually drop, I mean, you might even get featured in a video. But with that being said, I have no more else to tell you, and I really don't have anything else that I could say. Thank you guys for sticking around this long, and if you did, comment down W, and I'll heart and respond to your comment, because I know you were a real one and watched to the end. Anyways, that's it for me, and I'm out. Peace.